What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel for a different sort of video today. We are, for the first time ever, playing Forza on the PlayStation platform. Now, I've been wanting this for a long time. I'm not a newcomer to Forza. I played Forza MotorSports 3, Motorsport 4, Motorsport 6 and 7, Horizon 3 and Horizon 4. I think Horizon 4, I would say, was one of the best racing games that I've ever played. Horizon 3 is very close, but in terms of like just pure arcade racing games, I think Horizon 4 is definitely up there. And when I heard Forza was coming to PlayStation, I couldn't wait for it. I honestly couldn't wait for it. It's been a long time coming. For the first time ever, we can finally have Forza and Gran Turismo on the same platform. So that is amazing. That is amazing. I've heard nothing but good things about this game. This game has the content that I would like Gran Turismo 7 to have, but unfortunately, Kaz and his vision. So, obviously, since this is a Microsoft product, we have to link our accounts to, we have to link our PlayStation accounts to a Microsoft account, which, I mean, honestly, the way they did it wasn't too much of a hassle. I just had to, read the fucking directions and stuff like that. So, obviously, as this video goes on, I do end up doing that. Obviously, they give you a code. You have to go to Microsoft.com/link, and yep, that is it. Yeah, I am excited. Finally, a proper arcade racing games. Obviously, I'm still playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010 Remastered, so I'll be finishing up that next week. Now, one of the gripes that I do have right off the bat, and I think it's something that should be looked into. It was actually kind of so bad that I actually went on to Reddit to see if anybody else was having this confusion as well, is the custom controls. Now, ever since I played Titanfall 2 back in 2016 all the way to 2020, I have converted from a default controller user to a custom control user. I played on Evolve. Now, I think you're wondering what this has to do with Forza. Now, as you can see throughout this video right here, I'm just trying to figure out what is I guess you'll see in a minute that it's kind of like convoluted as to how to set up custom control settings, like button mapping, because they don't really tell you how to do it. Like, you kind of just have to figure it out on your own, which I had to do. It took me quite a while actually to figure it out, because the way I play Gran Turismo is I shift up with the X button, and then I shift down with the square button. Now, Gran Turismo is a more serious racing game compared to Forza Horizon, and I kind of do want to keep it congruent, so I don't have to like train my brain. Oh well, you're not playing this game, so you have to do pretty much the reverse of what you've taught yourself over the last 2-3 years of playing Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7 as a whole. Now, they do have different default settings, and obviously traction control. I didn't think this game had launch control mode. Now, I know like Need for Speed has it. Obviously, this game has it, where you just like hold the e-brake and rev the car out. But I'm not sure if that actually works. I haven't like really tried it out as in my first, I think, hour or two of gameplay. And yes, you can see me just struggle to get these control settings to work properly. It's convoluted. I think Gran Turismo does it better. Like it does it 100% better. So I'm going to skip me trying to figure out how the fuck to set these controls. Okay, so we finally got that sorted with the custom controls, at least for now. Just going to do the rest of the settings just to make sure we got everything locked and loaded. And obviously this does require a restart. I'm not gonna lie, this game will probably take up the rest of my time for the year, unless something else, you know, spectacular doesn't come out. I know this game is old now. I can't remember when this game came out actually, but I know it's been some time. We get to pick our nickname. I wonder if I'm able to change that, because I would really like to. I want to see if there's a nickname that says Fate or F8. You know, anybody who played Need for Speed Rivals knows that. Now, I wonder, since this game has been out for some time, and obviously we have different, I guess, seasons rolling out and stuff, I wonder what the rotation rate for those cars are.
The most beautiful place on earth, where everyone is welcome. Together, we can explore the wonder and beauty of Mexico. Experience true freedom. Feel alive. Let's go together as friends and family. You may ask, are we ready for what happens next? My friend, one thing I have learned chasing the horizon. Sometimes, you just have to let go and enjoy the ride.
Remember how I said earlier that I had done the custom control button mapping situated? Yeah, I haven't. So if you see me accidentally change down or just not change whatsoever, because it's still a little bit wonky. I still hadn't figured it out at the time. So as you can see, I'm like rubbing out. It's like a fucking moron. Dude, but this game, even with performance mode on, I think it looks really good. I think it looks, you know, a lot better than GTA 7. But, you know, it's man, this is how, I wish Criterion proper like
there might be a little bit of traffic ahead. Watch out for that.
I mean, the handling's fine. The one really issue that I got was traffic car spawning. It was absolutely
Making new
ruthless.
friends, eh?
Like,
You go enjoy
absolute
yourself. I have to go
insanity.
make another delivery.
It's like, it was like a bug or something.
Drop zone approaching. Lovely day for a drive.
Yeah, the presentation for this is good. It's actually really good. Except the car sounds aren't even that bad either. You know? Yeah, I do like some of the extra cockpit
Keep
cams
going.
that have been in place. Obviously, you can't really look, you know, around the interior of your car when you're driving, but I think that's okay. Let's see if I can the camera angles quite a bit,
You got to go through it.
Now, I can't remember if there was like an FOV or like an interior cam, because I would like to see like more of the interior. Like, I'm looking at this down there, and that's okay.
For the eye of the storm.
You know, if you feel like this has been an issue for a lot of Forza games, where like even if you have the camera set to the farthest view, third person, you really can't see like all of the front of your car.
Okay, on my mark.
I think that's kind of annoying, but it's you know.
Or now that's fine.
It is what it is.
This could get a little rough.
So I like in the intro how we get to, you know, I guess experience all of the not really performance mode, but I guess the different sections, like the different discipline, as some people will call it. The racing, because we had really off-roading, but I think this is more of a just dirt racing kind of spec. Porsche 911. Yeah, it's gonna take me some time to get into it, because, you know, I've either played like full simulation like Gran Turismo or really arcade with the drift like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So it's gonna take me a minute for me to really grasp, you know, this handling style, which I think it's a good mix. It's a good mix. Now, obviously, I didn't put it on the mode where it's like, I think it's just about halfway there. Obviously, there's tuning and stuff like
back
that.
round and guide you through the bridge.
I stray away from the path accidentally. Let's get that famous rewind. Very old Porsche 911.
¡Qué maravilla! You're not gonna believe your eyes when you see this. Keep going.
Now, I believe it's like the final Mercedes getting the current numbers in the last record over.
What do you say? Rest of the festival wins?
I think it's 1639. And this car is absolutely sick. didn't do too bad with the interior either. It actually looks pretty nice.
Horizon, this is Mexico. We've already had cars falling out of the sky, but all eyes are on the superstar making their way to the festival right now.
Put some other like games to shame, you know. Like, I like it. You know, it has an upbeat feeling. This card looks so mad.
If you just arrived at Horizon
I love
Mexico,
it, dude.
then you are in for a treat, my
There's a
friend.
Koenigsegg exec.
Get ready for
There's
the
different models
biggest
Koenigsegg
Horizon adventure
would
of
get around,
your
or not even
life.
have any in the
Did you hear that? Well, that is the last inbound cargo flight racing neck and neck with an AMG-1.
I love this car. They did really good with the car model. I don't care what anybody says. They did really good with the car model. I don't know, like,
So strap yourselves in, Horizon.
I've
seen this driver before.
I don't know what that means.
They know
This
how to
game
make an
really does
entrance.
car model really good. Really good. You know, the interior is fine, the exterior is fine. You know, see all the reflections and stuff like that. This game, I think, it's a
Well, that was day one of our
proper
Mexican
racing
Fiesta Party,
game.
people, and we are just getting started. Please welcome our #1 superstar to Horizon Mexico.
And here we are just doing the character customization.
It is a real fiesta, mis amigos.
You know, it's pretty straightforward. Obviously, I think Need for Speed has some more of the name branded clothing items, so I don't think you'll see much of that in this game. I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. So for those of you guys who've played Forza Horizon 5, like what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about all of this? You know, it coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro. Like, what are your thoughts about it? Like, I know there's some diehard GT fans that absolutely hate Forza. They absolutely hate it for some apparent reason. I mean, I don't know why. They think Gran Turismo is so superior. I mean, I don't
really know what else to say here, but
for me personally,
this is
having
how my voice
played
sounds.
like both games, I don't know how
Can you hear me now?
that like could be true. I don't know.
Please give it up for Cannonball!
Hey, my friend, when you dropped from that plane, what were you thinking?
I was doing all I could to not think about it.
Jamie told me to expect big things from you, but nothing so...
Espectacular?
Yes, Haley! I have so much to show you. Cerros, desiertos, la jungla, pirámides, la belleza de México. Your pronunciation was muy bien, by the way.
Getting better. Listen, if you plan on stopping by the festival at any point, you'll need one of these.
No promises, jefa.
I believe this is yours. How was your flight?
Not bad. Exit procedure was a bit rough.
Yeah, I bet. Come on. Rami will handle expeditions. I will coordinate festival logistics, which just leaves...
Primita, ven!
What do you call primita, primito? I saw what you did in the UK. Vamos a hacer de banda.
Alejandro, right? If the rumors about what you can do with an engine are true, sure we will.
Oh, speaking of, did we get that delivery?
Arrived this morning.
Yes.
Mira, qué chulada. This is quite a collection. You've got taste. I'll get them over to the garage. But which one are you taking out first?
Alright, so I guess we got 2 American cars and a Supra.
Can't go wrong with a
I was
Corvette.
half tempted to go with the Supra, but I haven't driven the Corvettes. It was just the only way to go. And look how cool that body kit is. Like, even though I'm not the one for body kits and stuff like that, you know, I like to keep my cars stock looking.
Great.
Need for
How about a
Speed,
personalized number plate?
Hot Pursuit 2 Rivals have, you know, just made me that way, because supercars I feel like are, you know, they're better off looking stock, and I'm trying, but you know, that's just me personally. I know other people have very different opinions, so I'd like to know what your thoughts about customization of supercars in the comment section. We're just, you know, trying to label our license plate the Stingray, because why not? Why not, you know? Yeah, custom plates. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll get the rest of your cars to the garage. Gives me a little more time with them.
Hey, Cannonball. Talk about making an entrance. I know you've just arrived, but our first showcase is ready to roll. We just need our superstar.
Okay, so I restarted my game because I was messing with the settings again, just trying to get the gearbox right and all those other cool stuff, and just to make sure like settings in general wasn't too was to my liking. So just going through that right now. Yeah. So far, what I think about the game, the game's great. The game's great. Obviously, there's some stuff I need to get used to. I did eventually figure out, you know, how to custom button map, but and all that stuff. So that's no longer an issue for me. You know, I can't wait to interact with all the Xbox players, all the PC players, cause you know, it's cross play, but you can't what's the word? You can't transfer over your save. So if you have this on Xbox and you buy this on PlayStation, you can't ever transfer your save, so, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not truly complaining. I don't think anybody would, unless they got limited edition or valuable cards. You know, you can't take over to the new platform of your choosing. As I said before, I'm playing this on performance mode, so the game isn't going to look as nice as it would in fidelity mode, but the trade-off is I am playing in 60 frames a second, and the game still looks pretty good. And there we go. There we are. So I believe right now we're just driving to our first event in this lovely Corvette C. I almost thought it's C7, it's C8. Oh, there we go. Interacting with Drivatars. So, of course, we always have the ability to rewind that, which I'm very glad. I do like how they have these cool intros, like for these special events. It comes like we're going to
The Horizon Festival.
we're going to a boss battle. And what's funny though, I think it's hilarious that all of these festival style racing games are coming out now, but yet nobody paid attention to Need for Speed Pro Street, which I think was a festival style game, which was the first festival style game to come out, and nobody paid attention to that. All of a sudden, the Crew 2, the Crew Motorfest, Horizon 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 are now popular. So, you know, gotta give thanks to the grandfather, you know. I like how they still got Horizon Pulse and Bass. I think that's pretty good. I like Horizon Pulse in the fourth game. And in the third game. Yeah, I think this is like another showcase event. Ooh. Like, I'm surprised Gran Turismo does not able to actually give the cars proper damage models. And whenever other racing game can, you know, you got mirrors falling off, you got wings falling off. But in Gran Turismo, you only get like a scratch. Oops, don't damage the cars. Dude, I cannot wait to race on some of these routes the Forza community has created. I think it's gonna be such a blast, you know. And realistically, honestly, with the amount of street circuits that are being built nowadays, you know, I can kind of see this being an actual thing. I can see this actually being an actual thing. You know, you got Miami, you got the Madrid ring, you got Las Vegas. I'm not sure if there's one. There's probably not one in New York. I don't know if there's one in New York. Probably not, considering with how much crime is in New York. Los Angeles? I think there's one in Los Angeles. I'm not sure. But yeah, but I think more and more street circuits will be a thing in the future. Because, I mean, obviously, I think it's just like too much money to get, I guess to like protect racetracks, but not really to maintain them. That's what I wanted to say. You know, so you know, Long Beach is another one. Long Beach is another street circuit. So is Le Mans, Circuit de la Sarthe, 24 Hours Hers du Mans. That's also a street circuit as well. So I think they're like really popular and stuff like that. So it'll be really nice. You know, to see them pop up more often. Obviously, they have to be in very specific locations because number one, crime, and number two, I guess like the fees for using the city as a racetrack. Detroit is another one. Yo. So I wonder how. I really want to go to a race one of these days. Damn, that is one giant downhill. Like, holy fuck. 173 miles an hour. And I'm racing a cargo plane. Like, this is the stuff I love about Forza Horizon. Like, just like, crazy ass races. Wasn't it I think it was in Forza Horizon 3 or 4 where we raced a hovercraft in like a legitimate train. No, like that was spectacular back in the day, man.
What a race! Oh, that was incredible! As a thank you from Horizon,
Yep, we won
keep the
that
car.
fair and square. Even though we did have a rough couple of corners, I think we did just fine. 1 out of 4 showcases. I hate when they show that to us because I want to experience the game. I don't want to just keep rushing. All right, well, I did these many races. Now I gotta do showcase events and stuff like that. I gotta do this showcase and then the next showcase and then the final showcase. Like, man, that's gonna be tough.
Okay, so it was a person in a wingsuit on a motorcycle inside of a cargo
I hope
plane.
now
Just making sure that
I glamorized the single player so far. I hope the multiplayer is just as good. I hope the multiplayer is just as good. Like Hot Pursuit 2010, despite like the griefers and stuff, I thought was a pretty well put together multiplayer.
To unlock perks. Every car has its own set, offering unique bonuses. Skill points can be spent on any car you own.
So that's what I'm hoping that this game lives up as well. It was Horizon 3, man. I missed the giant
I've had a few
airfield.
requests come in, both in need of a talented driver. Care to take a look? My friend Carmen is looking to photograph some storms in the area, and she's asked for a driver with strong off-road skills. And Alejandra's requested a driver to help her search for a long-lost Vocho. With a bit of time before the next big event, who should we contact first?
You sure we can make the schedule work? I can come back for the other one later.
Yeah, I wouldn't be much good at my job otherwise.
Alright then, we're heading towards that giant ass dust storm. You know, this is how you do Dust Storm's battlefield as I crash into the barriers.
Hey, amigo. Haley says she found me a driver, one who's not afraid
Yeah,
to drive
I am
Ryan.
excited to dive
Have you
deep
ever
into
chased
this
after a
game. I
Mexican
just,
dust storm before?
you have no idea how long I wanted this. Oh, there it is, and I think this is our last mission. So I'm going to let you guys just watch the rest of this gameplay. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me as I'm trying to push this channel to success. And yeah, take it easy, guys, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Oh, you're the driver everyone talks about. Haley's asked for pictures of all the cars at the festival. It's called Horizon Promo, and obviously, we want action shots, fast ones.
I can do fast. Let's go.
For Horizon Promo, you just need to take a picture of your car, but it'll look better with a little drama. Let's head into the storm and find the perfect location. Okay, there's the turnoff. Some people believe mysterious things happen in storms like these. There's even a story of an explorer who got lost in a storm and only found her way out when she found a huge statue near the coast. It's just a legend, of course, but want to see if we can find it?
I'll take any excuse to drive this car through the heart of a storm.
This is increíble. The photos look great. But there aren't supposed to be any statues like that near here.
Perhaps it was uncovered by the storm.
Yeah, that must be it. Okay, I'll get these photos to Haley. We should go treasure hunting again soon, eh? I'll call you.
Hey, Cannonball. We've kicked off a whole bunch of new events, so it's time for you to get out there and show us what a superstar can do. Everything you do earns you accolades. Think of them as mini challenges that cover races, stunts, exploration, everything. If you earn enough accolades, we'll be able to expand and kick off the next chapter of the Horizon adventure. Or, if you're feeling slightly more impulsive, we could catch a slingshot straight to Hot Wheels Park. What'd you say?
Or, if you're looking for something a bit more down to earth, something with grit, glory, and rally driving, then I have just what you want.
So, what do you want to do first?